What will Candace Owen's investigation on Erika Kirk reveal? We will investigate that in this video.
And this is what happens when you don't sit down and shut your mouth and go home and mourn your freaking husband.
Whoa.
Now you have an investigative series
Yeah.
with your name on it,
Mm,
Erica, with your goofy self.
mm,
So Candace is going to be investigating Erica.
mm.
Candace is on break,
Yeah.
but she posted that.
Yeah.
It said coming soon. I barely even watched it. I turned it on, but I'm getting ready to watch it. But watch this here. I was watching the Demi George show earlier
Yeah.
today, and they were showing where there were 3 phone calls that came in for people saying that that truck that Charlie was being transported in, because they didn't have an
Yeah.
EMT, they didn't have an emergency vehicle there. He was hanging out the freaking car.
Mm,
And on the calls, it was 3 separate calls that were documented on that day that are just now coming out now, thanks to Baron Coleman,
mm.
that it was recorded that somebody was trying to get out the freaking car. So you mean to tell me, allegedly, that Charlie could have possibly still been alive and was possibly fighting for his life?
Mm.
When I tell you Candace is gonna come back so cold blooded, let me tell y'all. Pray for Candace. Pray her strength in the Lord and her
Mm.
protection. I don't care how y'all feel about her, what she believe in. I don't care.
Mm.
Pray for her protection because God is getting ready to use this lady once again in a
Bro.
mighty way.
Whoa.
For these recordings to come out that somebody was kicking and hanging out of the car,
Mm.
he must have been fighting for his life, y'all.
Yeah.
This is all speculation. But watch the Jimmy Dore show. It is incredible. It's only 15 minutes. He has Baron Coleman on there explaining everything and playing the videos. But the fact that Candace got that coming soon, right? She about to
No.
light Erica flat behind up.
Mm.
She about to light her even more lighter than those sparklers and sprinklers that she loved to
Whoa.
wear and have on stage with her glitter
Whoa.
suits.
Whoa. That would be crazy investigation documentary right there. That would be crazy investigation documentary because we have a lot of clips of Erika Kirk like enjoying after her husband's death. It looks like she turned that into a business. So a lot of people are supporting Candace Owens for that. But there is an opposition against Candace Owens too. So let's listen to an opposition opposing this documentary.
Hello, everyone. We're getting ready
Hello?
to do the show here
Mm-hmm.
in about an hour. We're getting ready to go all in against the evil that is Candace Owens. It's not enough
Mm.
to combat the demonic attacks that she is doing against Erika Kirk, Charlie's widow, and his children.
Whoa.
I want to know who's funding it. I want to know if
Mm.
George Farmer is behind it. I want to know
Whoa.
who's editing it. I want to know who her team is. I want to know who is responsible for continuing this evil. Because here's
Whoa.
the thing. Candace Owens
Mm.
is going to get the wife
Mm.
and possibly even the children of Charlie Kirk hurt.
Wow.
And someone has to stop it. Someone has to fight against it. And to all of you cowards that called
Whoa.
Charlie your friend, that simply used him to
Bro.
boost your own career,
Bro.
you disgust me.
Bro, the one who used Charlie Kirk is Erika Kirk. Okay, that's what I'm seeing right here. I mean, you were saying Candace Owens is wrong for making a documentary against Erika Kirk. Okay, if it hurts someone, that documentary hurts someone, it will hurt Erika Kirk, of course, but it won't hurt his children. It won't be bad for his children because they will know that when they grow up, their mother turned their father's funeral into a business. That's bad. Okay, from what we are seeing right there, she turned her husband's death into a business. Okay, a merch sponsor and stuff, like a lot of people waiting. She turned that into a business. Okay, she was enjoying it, we can say. Okay, so there is a problem with that. Okay, let's say you have a friend. Okay, let's turn it into a personal issue. And you have a friend, and that friend you have is influential person, a well-known person, a famous person, and he got his wife right there. And at some point, he got assassinated, and his wife turned his death into business. Wouldn't that offend you if you're a genuine friend? So that is what's going on right there. Okay. Candace Owens is a very close friend to Charlie Kirk. And her friend got assassinated, and his wife turned that into a business, into a fame and stuff. So she got mad and she went on against Erika Kirk. So that's what's going on. Okay, so she got some sort of reason, I believe. What do you guys think? Write down in the comments.
Erika Kirk's latest
Like, what's the problem with her? She's becoming against everything her husband fight for. That's what I'm seeing right there.
Erika, as a 17-year-old girl, goes to Romania to help orphans, somehow finds herself in the middle of a horrific scandal involving those orphans. Years later, she's allegedly recognized by an eyewitness at Fort Huachuca just 2 days before her husband's assassination.
What?
Husband who began to voice his opinions about Epstein very loudly and frankly. He was pushing for releasing the files. He wanted to know who was in that network. Suddenly, we find out her mother is involved with Fort Huachuca, and the Fort Huachuca itself is involved in a CP scandal.
Whoa.
In the meantime, just 2 weeks after her husband was killed, she brings in her ex-boyfriend, Cabo
Whoa.
Phillips, to replace him to speak on campuses.
What?
The ex-boyfriend who tattooed pizza on his inner lip. Now,
Yo.
I know that you can take some random events that happened within a few years and make them seem related to each other. I know, but how many things can we accept as coincidences?
Bro, there is a connection with Epstein, the pizza part. Remember that from Epstein files? And her ex-boyfriend have that tattoo. So there are lots of connections right here. So Candace Owens' series on Erika Kirk must include these issues. Okay, it must include these issues. So it will be very interesting series, I believe. Okay, let's continue.
Erica girl, at this point, you gotta jump her. Now, this is episode 3 of Two Wives Fighting Over the Body, and clearly Candace Owens is winning.
Yeah.
Erika Kirk has been named the new CEO of Turning Point USA.
My husband's
Whoa.
dead. Like, I'm not trying to be morbid, but he's dead.
It's weird to say excited.
Now, if you couldn't tell from that snippet, this is a trailer, and Candace Owens is producing a series called The Bride of Charlie, an
Yeah.
investigative series. Now, in the series, I'm just going to assume she is going to take all the accusations she's made about Erika Kirk and basically compile them together to make people cast doubt about whether Erika Kirk was a good wife or a good steward of his body. Child, I don't know. But
Yeah.
Erika, you got to jump her. You got to jump her.
Yeah.
She is fully invested in slinging your name in the mud. Not that I care, because you did marry a monster. But just
Yeah.
girl to girl, you gotta do something. You gotta legally jump her or physically. I mean, I don't know what y'all be doing in the streets, but you letting her get this far
Yeah.
has gone too it's gone too far for you, not for us. It's quite entertaining for the rest of us.
Yeah.
And it's clear Candace Owens doesn't care because she's being sued by Brigitte Macron, the first lady of France, and you see the kind of buffoonery she keeps up on the internet. And
Yeah.
if you plan on saving Turning Point USA, which doesn't seem like you are, if you do plan on saving your husband's legacy, I highly advise you to get your legal team on whatever it is Candace Owens got going on.
Yeah.
But as soon as the series drops, we'll talk about it and discuss it, because it'll be episode 4 of Two Wives Fighting Over the Body.
Yeah. I mean, she's gonna be done. Like, Erika Kirk will be done if she allow these things to continue. Like, Candace Owen will just done her. Like she's already getting her on a lot of situations. She's bringing evidence against her and stuff. So Erika Kirk's name will be like gone if Candace Owens is allowed to continue with this behavior. But as she said, this is entertaining and also give us a lot of investigations and stuff. So and connecting the pieces, okay? Even in this thing, Epstein is involved. Now we are seeing it like the pizza part, her ex-boyfriend and stuff. So good, good. We are connecting the pieces, and we are understanding who are the proponents of the systems of the world. Yeah, we are getting to that. That's the point of all of these videos, and also an entertainment together.
This is for all of my Candace people.
Okay.
What kind of shocking revelations do you think we're going to get this week from Candace?
Crazy,
or Erika Kirk?
crazy.
I don't know. And what information do you think she'll be debunking? I'm also wondering about that. If you have any insight or guesses, let me know in the comments.
Well, my guesses are like this connection with the Epstein, like the assassination of Charlie Kirk, what happened at that point, the connection of Erika Kirk with different kinds of groups. Erika Kirk is not sad about the death of her husband or something. Erika Kirk's past life, what was her profession and her lifestyle, her connections before marrying Charlie Kirk and stuff. These things will be connected on that series. That's what I think. Like Candace Owens is very invested on this, so she will give us a series about Erika Kirk, I believe.
So, I guess it's official. Candace Owens will be making an investigation series on Erika Kirk, calling it The Bride of Charlie. It's always been obvious after his death that she was attacking Erika.
Of course.
And she didn't outright say stuff, but her fans could pick it up. And sometimes when she would subtly say things, people in the comments were going crazy. Like, oh, she's attacking Erika. She's attacking Erika.
Yeah.
When she questioned the succession plan, Charlie's notebooks said things like Charlie was betrayed by everyone. Was anything in his life real? He was taken out because he wasn't willing to play ball anymore, and they replaced him with someone who would. Like, when she was saying stuff like this, who else do you think that she was talking about? Who do you think she was undermining? It was not just his friends, people close to him at Turning Point and so on, but also the new head of Turning Point.
Yeah.
She was obviously always going to keep attacking her. I never believed when she said only my husband and Erika can stop me. I didn't believe that. And if you did, you don't know her as well as you thought you did.
Yeah.
But I certainly pegged her for a liar. I certainly pegged her for one. Candace Owens is not good with investigations. She got a lot of insinuations, is very bad at connecting dots. She couldn't properly investigate her way out of a paper bag. I don't plan to watch this. I'm sure clips and stuff will be around, but
of course,
people like Megyn Kelly, who tried to cover for Candace Owens, and other cowards who didn't want to say anything. Here you go. This is this is what your silence continued to kind of manifest.
Yeah.
But Candace was going to do what she was going to do.
Yeah.
And I'm sure people watching this are like, yeah, go sis and attack her. There's something shady going on.
Yeah.
And believe things like, oh, well, Candace is the only one seeking truth. Candace was his only real friend, even though other people reported that Candace was going around saying that she actually hated Charlie.
What?
But if you say stuff like that, like she's the only one who
never
cares
said
about
that.
Charlie's
I've never heard of it.
or cares about justice, and she was his only friend, true friend. You just sound like you're in a cult. Like I can't believe people say it, let alone think that. And I've tried to show a lot of patience, but I can't keep following you all down that road and trying to hold your hand. Like, it sounds cultish.
What?
This is not how you would honor your alleged friend.
No.
Not in the least bit. But I hope, at least in the tragedy of Charlie Kirk's murder, people will at least take this away. Handle your business while you're still here. Because if you don't at least come out against the snakes that are around you, you're going to leave your friends and family to be victims. So, what happened to Charlie was terrible. I know he didn't want to come out against Candace for respect for their prior friendship, but the snake is still around, and people who were his friends and his wife have to suffer with her.
What? I mean, Charlie Kirk always admired Candace Owens and she always admired him, so they were good friends. You cannot say something bad about Charlie Kirk. She never said she hated him or something. But we'll see the documentary and we will judge after that. But I believe it will be a very good investigative series. Well, you said she wasn't good at investigation. Well, I don't know that, whether she's good at it or not, but she got a team. You have to understand that. And what I know is that she is a very good communicator. She can speak in a way that convinces people. So that's good for her. She can use that as a journalist, and other people will do the investigation for her. And she will present it in a way that fits her topic. I'm not gonna trust Candace Owens with a full heart, just like anyone else, but I don't see any problem with her making this investigative series. And she's not dishonoring Charlie Kirk. That's what I'm seeing right here. What Erika Kirk did by her husband's death is not good. That's what I'm seeing right there. Anyways, that's it for now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Write down your comments. Till next time. Peace and blessings. Goodbye.